Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. This is the card I have to share with you today. Now, turn this way, these are meant to be carrots, but turn this way, these are my rainbow trees. So, I love it. It's so bright and fun and happy, and it makes me happy. So let me show you what I did. Sorry for the noise. This is a stamp set, thanks a bunch, and we're going to use this image and love you and this little image here. You've got all the different carrots. Now I also want to use this to make a scrapbook page because I have a picture of my first carrot harvest from a few years ago, and I think this will be a perfect stamp set to make my embellishments. This is a freebie during celebration, so during celebration, which is happening now until the end of February, for every £45 of product you buy, you can purchase, or not, you can choose rather, a free item from the celebration catalogue, and this is one of the items I chose. So let's get started. I've got my stuff set up in the Stamparatus. Now I'm going to start stamping my rainbow, which here is really simple, and I've got here real red to start myself off. These are my standard rainbow colours that I use. I do make rainbow cards quite often. I love rainbow cards. I just love how bright and happy they are. So there's our first one. Stampin' Chamois to the rescue. Sorry for the squeakiness, but we need to get our stamp nice and clean before we use it again. And I'm just going to use a cloth to dry it up as well. Okay, so we've got our first one in, and I'm just eyeballing these to get them as straight as sort of I can. And close up our real red. We're done with that. Next one we're going to be using is So Saffron. And down. And I'm double stamping these just to get a really nice good colour. So there we have So Saffron for our yellow. And another clean up. Another squeak. Sorry about the squeaking. Not much I can do about that, I'm afraid. Okay, so next one along, roughly speaking, and it's going to be pumpkin pie. Nice bright orange. And I remember as a kid always having to learn the rainbow colours. I could never remember them. I was awful until someone told me the little rhyme. Richard of York gave battle in vain. And I've switched these colours around. I've just realised my orange and my yellow, but I don't think it makes much difference because my orange really needs to be re-inked. So you can't really tell the difference, and it will still look pretty. But yeah, that was always my way to try and remember the colours, and as you can see I'm still making a mess how many years later. But yeah, I remember learning it like that. Richard of Orange, I keep saying Richard of Orange, but it's Richard of York gave battle in vain. And that way I could remember my colours. Red, orange, yellow, blue, green, indigo, violet. So we're going on to green now. Enough of that. Nice garden green. Give it a nice inky up. This one's nice and juicy still. There we go. One more ink for good luck. Okay, and clean up. There's a lot of clean up in this card, I tell you. and a lot of squeaking. Okay, blue is next. And I'm using Pacific Point, one of my favourite blues. It's a really lovely deep blue colour. There we go. Blue. Eek. Close that up. Squeak away. Just dry it off. I just use a microfiber cloth just to dry everything up. And then for my indigo violet, I'm doing the two colours together. I'm using Gorgeous Grape. So for my purpley colours, I'm using this lovely purple. One more go, I think. Hey ho, we're done with those. So let's find a clean up of our stamp. Move that away. And then I'm going to stamp my sentiment while I'm about it. You can see I've made a mess of myself in the process. And I'm going to stamp the sentiment here that says love you while I'm here. Just line that up as best as I can. And then using garden green ink. There we go. Okay. Let's take this out of the Stamper Artist. I just stuck it down to the base there with some repositional adhesive so it wouldn't move about too much in case. If you want to get rid of the adhesive afterwards, you can just rub it off with your fingers as well, so don't worry about that. I'm going to just put it on top of here for now, and then I'm going to get a small block out, if I can find one, a baby block, and I'm going to use this little stamp set here. I'll show you. I think I need a bigger block than that. Use this one here. Just this little one here and there, just like very tiny little splodges or little hearts. Just little dots really. And we're just going to use these to add a little bit of extra interest to our card. So just like that. So set that aside. Set everything aside. Bring this back. Now you can see on the edge here you have this piece, and this is to add extra detail if you want to your trees. But I'm actually going to use this as a little bit of grass. So I'm going to get a block out. I'll show you in a minute. This can just be used as grass as well. And we're just going to add a little bit of interest to the bottom of our card. Just think actually that's enough. Just adding a little bit. There we go, just adding little bits there. So let's close all that up and put that away, and we're ready to make our card. Okay, so my card base is pumpkin pie. This is a standard A6 card base. That's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. So we're just going to stick a panel here on the front. Just like that. And I'll have another piece of basic white for the insert. And all these measurements will be on the blog post on my website, and you can find the link in the description box below. And if you have liked this video, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know, and do consider subscribing. It really does help for my videos to become more visible. Now I'm going to use some of these lovely brushed brass butterflies just to decorate. I'm going to use some of the small ones as well. I've got three. Let's see, I've got three large ones. Let's use some small ones as well. Okay, so there are the two cards. I hope you liked them. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up, as I said, so YouTube know. If you want any more information about the project, the measurements, the supply list, that is on the blog post, but you'll also find my social media links in the description box below. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.